Look, listen, ladies and gentlemen, we got to bring you some special news involving Lamelo Ball. MB1, the one of one, is going down. He welcomed his newly named head coach, Charles Lee, with a level of excitement that I haven't seen him in a very long time. You know, he let it be known his guy. He's welcoming Charles. And I love how they let it be him be the first. The Hornets put this out. I'm watching every little tidbit here, ladies and gentlemen. I listened to Mr. Charles Lee in his press conference and the things that he stated. He was very high on LaMelo Ball. He spoke on Brandon Miller, and you seen the way his face lit up. So it let me know that he has some special plans, and I can't wait to see it all happen. But LaMelo let it be known also, I don't want this to go over nobody's heads, that he was fresh off of a workout. You understand? He just got done. You understand? So the Mellow Man is working. The face of the franchise is working. I'm telling you. And I'm pretty sure he's watching what's going on right now in the league. You understand? And he just chomping at the bit. We all know health is going to be important. This is going to be a big year. Listen, we're going to break it down. You know, I had to bring the chief in the building with me.
Yes.
Chief, man, what's your thoughts, man? We got LaMelo Ball. He's ecstatic. We got a new coach in the Queen City. Talk to us.
There's so much. There's so many layers to it, bro. So many entendres just in that clip. One thing I can say about the new ownership of the Hornets, they jumped on the PR early on, and they really have crafted good PR, which is important. You like you said, like when the players welcomed the new coach, the first one was LaMelo Ball. That is not a coincidence, like the franchise player, the first to welcome him, the first public voice is LaMelo Ball, then Brandon Miller, then Mark Williams, then Grant Williams. Oh, I found that. The whole rollout was interesting. And yes, LaMelo said, "Hey, I'm working out. We just got finished working out." So the narrative of LaMelo Ball just laying up laying up and basking in the celebrity of basketball and just the jewelry and the tattoos and all the other stuff. And just that small clip, like LaMelo, because he does this all the time, like he does. LaMelo crushed that narrative by saying, we just got finished working out. Huh? He didn't say, I just got finished looking at the new bling and the new shoes. No, he said, I just got finished working out. So it sends a message to the fan base that he's working, he's in the lab. It kills the narrative of the naysayers that say that he's laying up somewhere, staring at his jewelry. And it also sends a message to the incoming coach that you got a worker here. The franchise guy, look, I'm working out, baby. We working out, getting ready for you, man. We ready for you to come. We ready for you to come down, and we finna get busy. I loved it. I loved it.
I love it too, Chief. Man, I think that a lot of people a lot of haters and critics are using this to kick LaMelo while he's down, while he was out aside. Which I believe that if the Hornets wasn't so bad, he would have came back on the floor, and I think that's where a lot of people are lost here with all of this, so in the off season, you see him getting his workouts in and all of this and working hard. I think that people are just making it seem like he caught up and sidetracked with all of this when everybody knows that whoever's been following, LaMelo and the Ball family understands that basketball is first,
Yeah.
So I hated the fact that the critics, and I'm going through social media and I'm seeing people talk about jewelry and tattoos and making it seem like that's his number one thought, and that's it's very unfair to him, and like I said, I was very disgusted where all that was coming out. What do you think of? What did you think when all of that is coming out towards LaMelo? His haters and critics are trying to throw that on his name.
Bro, it was a bunch of nonsense. Corey Homicide Williams, rest in peace. May he rest in peace, man. From the NBL, one of the main from New York, played ball, went overseas and planted himself in Australia and became a big advocate for the NBL, right, over there. And of course, when LaMelo came over there, he told LaMelo straight up, hey, you coming over here with grown men. This ain't, and one and overtime. No, this ain't a cupcake league. And after Lamelo cooked the best defender over there, you know what I'm saying? Corey Homicide been singing Lamelo's praises since then, up until hell, up until he passed, man. And one of the things that he said, which I have said on my platform, is that Lamelo was driving Lambo. Lamelo was in Lamborghinis and Rolls Royces when he was 15 and 16 years old. So I find it very hard to believe that somehow his hunger ended with the bling and the jewelry when he already had those things long before he entered into the NBA. So therefore, LaMelo's motivation, as you have said, like, is strictly on the basis of basketball, because he doesn't have to deal with the other financial pressure to get mama and daddy a house and those other things. LeVar Ball and Alonzo took care of that already. So LaMelo can focus on the game from the position of abundance and not reaching to get and save his family out of the financial situation that unfortunately some of the tribe find themselves in. So the whole narrative was to me, in my it was just a bunch of foolishness in the first place, right? And I spoke against it for years, continuously, every time it pop up. I always got to say it. LaMelo's different. He is.
Yeah, he is different, man. How big of a year, is this upcoming season? I know it sounds like a broken record. Every year we try to emphasize the importance of it. Do you think that the success of an Anthony Edwards, the success of a Halliburton during the postseason, do you think that lights an extra level of intensity for a guy like LaMelo, to get out there and experience what his counterparts are experiencing? Because he's right on par, if me personally better, but I just feel like he's right in there with those guys. It's just he never got that opportunity, and it kills me to watch these guys get praised while LaMelo is getting back and getting acclimated. Talk to me.
Absolutely. When Steve Clifford, one of the last things he said in his last press conference, he said LaMelo still talk about when he took Tyrese Halliburton's cookies to win the game. LaMelo is very, 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 his ear is to the streets, bro. So when Anthony Edwards tossed his shoe to promote his shoe, LaMelo, I think he jumped into the comment section and said, "Oh, okay, really, okay." So he knows and sees all of it, bro. And with someone like with Charles Lee coming in, one of the things that Charles Lee did, Coach Lee, was he was when he was in Milwaukee and Milton was rehabbing, he kind of helped him with that. He helped him with it. He didn't throw Milton out there. He said, we're going to put him in a program that'll make it where he can stay on the floor for as many games as possible. So he has a coach that's coming in who understands how to deal with things like that. And LaMelo's ready. Please, he's the son of LeVar. Please, I know he's ready to prove, to remind everybody who he is. Wemby with an alien logo. Oh, stop! Come on, bro.
And we're gonna debunk that next. There's a lot we're gonna get in store. Make sure you hit the like button, and most definitely hit the subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV. Make sure you check out Tribe Sports Media. Peace and love. You already